guys, welcome back to Winter Garden Coffee and Collab. Today I have the
Nick Cepeda.
Nick Cepeda from Studio. He said his name because I asked him ahead of time, like how to pronounce it. So he was probably like, she needs help. I've got it. But we're Nick Cepeda of Studio 22 Productions. You've seen his stuff before. You just may not realize it was his. But I certainly know that if you saw it, you were like, whoa, that's good. The one that I can think of, and then we're going to get into things, but one that I can think of specifically was older folks, downtown Winter Garden, in front of the arch.
Yeah, it was a 1957 Chevy, and it was a good friend of mine, a model, Thurl, and he just does a fantastic job. He used to be a Disney guy, and he has all these different costumes. So you tell him to come with a look, and he has the entire wardrobe already. So he has like costume, like legitimate like Disney level costumes for just about every occasion.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. It was it's just. I don't know what it is about the way you shoot, and that's kind of like the photographer's secret sauce, right? There's something so soulful and present about the way that you shoot. It doesn't feel flat. It feels very like not only that you're there, but you're there and you're feeling it. Yeah. And it's just so cool.
It's all about storytelling, right? You want to not just take a photo, but to give that depth, that the lighting, the cinematography, the storytelling around it. Your image should speak 1,000 different words, right? And that's kind of the goal.
Yeah, I love it. So here's the deal, guys. This morning, as I left the house, I usually bring games with me. And so on the other two episodes that we're going to be recording today, there aren't games. But Nick walks in with chess, okay? So we've got a game to play. Do you want to... You start, and then I'm just going to ask you questions as we go here.
Yeah, so my chess has always had a soft place in my heart because my grandfather used to play with me. Yeah. When he passed, he left me his board, and it was like... Yeah, it's magnetic. I love this one. It was like 6-inch pieces, hand carved Greek pieces, and they were the most gorgeous chess that I've ever had. And that was like the most sentimental thing that he passed down to me. So I love to play. I told my son if he ever beats me in chess, he gets to play on my grandpa's board. So we're waiting for that to happen.
Oh, how old is your son?
My son is 12. I'm sorry, 14. And
oh
my daughter's
gosh.
12. Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, I know it is my turn. Okay, I love this one. This question is very, it's fun. This is brought to you by Make Wellness, the natural oral non-synthetic peptide that has actually helped me go from 170 to 116 pounds. I started using the natural oral non-synthetic peptide because I had seen other people using like the synthetic peptides and I saw them actually getting results. So I was like, okay, so peptides are the way to go. But then I see them getting like all these weird symptoms and stuff. And I'm like, but I don't want that, right? And so I tried these and guys, it's the same result, but you're not having like the weird synthetic stuff happening. I was able to go from 170 pounds to 116 pounds with just these, okay? So that's what I strongly suggest for you guys. If you wanna try them, go ahead and click on the link in the description of this video. And I actually have a code for you. It's GIVE10. It's gonna take an extra 10 bucks off. Make has made this video possible, makes this podcast possible. We love them. So I like to ask off the wall questions, but it's just kind of like, what would I do in that situation? But this is, okay, Studio 22, but make it a sitcom. Listen to this. If your studio were a sitcom, so if your business were a sitcom set in downtown Winter Garden, what would it be called? Who plays you? And which business is your quirky next door neighbor?
Oh, I would definitely choose Jamie from M Agency. He's gonna be my quirky neighbor. Yeah, he's gonna be Kramer that barges in and tells me new updates. Yeah. Jamie, I definitely pick Jamie to be my next door neighbor. Who plays me? I've always been told that I look like the head coach from the football team. What was it? The Rams. Yeah.
The Rams?
I don't know.
I don't know who.
I'm not a football guy, but they always tell me that I look like him. So he would. Yeah. Pull it up.
Okay.
I don't know his name, but the head coach of the Rams is who I've been told that I look like.
Sean McVay. You do look like him.
That's what I've been told. So that's me, I guess.
Can I do this? Are you able to catch that? He's like, what are you doing right now, Martha? Okay.
Okay, that's me. Jamie's my next door neighbor, and it's It's just it would be Seinfeld, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just a sitcom about nothing. Yeah.
I love Seinfeld, and I still watch it. Still watch it. Okay, so let me go.
Yeah, your move.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, so next question. You're walking down Plant Street. Okay? This is all going to be Winter Garden related,
Okay,
right?
sure.
So you're walking down Plant Street on a Saturday with your camera and no plan. What 3 songs are scoring the cinematic montage of your day? So what are your 3 songs downtown Winter Garden Plant Street?
Frank Sinatra, Young at Heart.
Okay.
Yeah. Stevie Wonder, All I Do.
All right.
And I don't know. Third one. Probably something Beatles.
Beatles.
Something Beatles. Yeah, something Beatles for sure.
Did you go see that movie that came out forever ago? Beatles. Did you?
Yeah, where he like goes to a time where like no one remembers the songs and he creates all the songs. That was such a cool movie. I watched that on a plane coming back from Italy. That was a good. Yeah.
She's going to Italy.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
I'll give you some tips
soon.
and recommendations.
Everybody has been talking Italy all day, and I'm like, how many people have gone to Italy? I'm from the Midwest, and like nobody goes anywhere.
You're Central Illinois, right?
Yes.
So I'm Illinois too. Where in Illinois are you from?
Springfield, Chatham.
Okay, so like the cornfields.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I have a picture of my daughter in a corn cob costume yesterday at Target because I was like, she'll be a Midwest girl for Halloween.
Perfect. Yeah. So
where are you from
is
then?
soda is pop for you then?
It's pop.
It's pop, right? Yeah, for me too. I'm from Chicago, but Glenview is like a small town suburb of like northwest suburb of Chicago.
Yeah.
So I always say Chicago because no one knows where Glenview is.
Yep. Yeah. I was in Rockford, Belvedere for a little while, which is just an armpit. I mean, it's just.
I went to I did my bachelor's and my master's in Northern Illinois, so I was right over there in DeKalb in the cornfields too. Yeah.
Yeah, DeKalb is
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Literally, DeKalb is an actual, not the city of DeKalb, but the name of like corn fertilizer or something like that, or seeds or something.
It's like there's a sign of DeKalb in Cracker Barrel, like with a corn.
Yes. Yeah. Ear of corn.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know why I did it like I'm the ear of corn.
I don't know.
With an ear of corn like me.
Like
with me. A picture of my face, DeKalb.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Yeah, the Midwest is special, but you don't go a whole lot of places. So in hearing everybody talking about, oh, I've been to Italy, and I'm like, who are these people? I've been to Florida.
I went to Wisconsin Dells as a kid. That's it. That was it.
That's all there is. Or St. Louis. So you were closer to the Dells. I was closer to like Six Flags, St. Louis, that stuff, because we were like an hour and a half.
I loved Six Flags growing up. Gurnee was like 45 minutes from my house, and I grew up with like the thrill of roller coasters. I remember, Great America. Yeah. I remember if I read enough books for the library or if I drank enough soda, because I would always get like a free one because my parents never had the money to take us to Six Flags. So I was like reading my ass off to go to Six Flags for free.
Oh man, you know what I think kids these days are really missing out? You know what I think?
Yeah.
Book It. Is Book It still a thing where you can get your personal pan pizza? Do you remember that?
I remember that, yeah.
Where you would read so many books and get a pizza?
Part of our library program. It was like the pizza, and then the big prize was Six Flags. So every year I would read just for that.
Like kids are missing out.
Yeah.
They need that pizza, man. Okay. Well, this has been fun. Okay. Let me wait. It's not. I don't think it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Is it? Oh, okay. Let me see here. Okay. This is what I want to ask you. So this is going to be sort of like a vulnerable one.
Okay.
So what's one moment on set or behind the scenes that made you stop, breathe, and realize this is why I do what I do? Like those moments, where they just catch you and it's kind of, you end up with a lump in your throat where you're like, oh man, okay.
I mean, when I just get a shot and I know even before it's edited and I see the shot in camera, and I know it's like, this is iconic. That's really what fuels it. Like the 57 Chevy one, that I just knew like the sunset and the 57 Chevy and the models and the iconic downtown Winter Garden. I knew that was going to be something. So that's been used in multiple magazines. It's been in the local. It won some image awards. Like that to me, that's one of the coolest things. Yeah. There's been a few other ones. We did a couple we did actually at our house. We did this voodoo like crystal ball shoot with like candles burning for Halloween a couple of years ago, and the model that we used, she was just perfect for it, and it was one of those iconic images that I use all the time too.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. So, okay, I'm gonna try to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go. I feel like I'm playing versus a professional, and I'm kind of freaking out a little bit.
No, I'm not a professional at all.
If I am
I am a
honest.
casual player at best.
Okay. Well, I am going to. I don't want to come out. I don't want to come out too far ahead here, so I'm just going to kind of do this.
Okay.
Winter Garden Yearbook Superlatives, Studio 22 edition. So, who in town gets, now you get to choose this. So I know you just came off of, well, it's like award season right now in Central Florida. But I know you just came off of some awards, which you just get all the awards, which is great. You deserve them. Who would be most likely to be photographed unknowingly? Maybe it's who's known for not paying attention to what's going on. Oh my gosh.
She's selfie queen. She's always in the selfies, and I love to catch her doing the selfies because of like the Inception thing.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I love Michelle. She's fantastic. She's always the life of the party, and we haven't been able to run into her lately, but we got to hang out with her at the Good Stuff Gala last week, which was fun. Yeah.
I love her transparency.
Yeah.
I love how what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Whatever comes out of her mouth is unfiltered and completely from her heart.
Yeah.
And it's just, she's just good people, right?
For sure. I get along with her because I'm the same way. I have no filter. So.
Yeah, right. I can't. I wouldn't be able to talk
Yeah.
if I had a filter.
That was like one of my biggest struggles when I started. So it's been 3 years, but my first year it was a lot of lessons learned because I'm military and I came off like militant, a little abrasive. I said it was on my mind. I kind of spoke, abruptly and abrasively, and I rubbed people the wrong way sometimes. And I had to kind of take a step back and dial back and realize like empathy and vulnerability and communication, like over communication was really what helped build those relationships. And this is so much more relationship based than the quality of my work is more relationship based. So I kind of had to step back and pivot and take those like beatings and lick my wounds and come at it with a different approach and be more collaboration and communication over everything.
Yeah. So I love that what you just said here, because you took the approach of being polished by it rather than beat down by it. Yeah. And that's a mindset thing. That says a lot about your character. It says a lot about who you are, in my opinion, because we live in a world of like cancel culture and I don't like this person and I'm not gonna, don't blah. Which is really, kind of like if we look at, okay, I'm going to get into debate here, but like if we look at debate, there's the straw man fallacy, right? Where you build a straw man, you essentially say this person is this type of person, and then you knock down the straw man. That's what you do. That's what bad people do in debate. Yeah. Anyway, what you're doing is you're saying, okay, well, here's what happened, and here's how I'm going to grow from it, rather than allowing people to kind of define you and then just living up to their expectations, which weren't even true of you in the first place. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, as I'm like not just in business, but as a person in general, with every relationship, maturity is coming from when you can put yourself in other people's shoes, right? Yeah. Understanding where they're coming from. If you rub them the wrong way or hurt them in some way, like how can you take accountability for that and learn from that and grow from that? Like being able to understand their perspective is huge in anything you do, whether it's your relationship with your spouse, you're in business with your kids, like just being able to empathize and understand and be vulnerable to that and be more aware of that is just maturity in general.
Yep. Agreed. I love it. Okay. Imagine this. You're hired to film a blockbuster movie set entirely in Winter Garden. What's the plot, the title, and which local legends make a cameo? This will be the last weird question I ask you.
Okay, so I am obsessed with like Hollywood glam, like old school, like 1940s, 1950s Hollywood glam. Yeah. So that's definitely, I would probably do like black and white noir. Some like maybe murder mystery kind of thing. Like, yeah, for sure. Definitely moody, dramatic, high contrast, black and white. So where would it be? Where would it be?
Yeah. I can imagine some places, but I want to see where you put it.
Let me hear what is your suggestion?
I'm thinking the theater.
The theater? Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
Because then you would have the sign out front, like from the. But I mean, that's
Mark
all. I'm not
with a lead pipe in the theater.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my word, how fun would that be?
Yeah, right?
Because then even the theater has the back hallways into other places, right? So you could still move about.
The aft and the lowers, yeah, for sure.
Yes. Okay, who would be in it?
Who would be in it? Okay, you for sure.
Winner girl. Oh, yay!
We need a Colonel Mustard.
We need a Colonel Mustard.
I don't know. I just
I
like.
think Mark has to be in it.
Oh, for sure.
Mark's everywhere. He's got to be in a.
Mark's everywhere. Michelle can be in it for
Yes.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I can see her in a flapper dress.
Oh yeah.
Right, with
yeah,
pearls?
they just did the Matthews Hope. It was like it was
maybe
like
I
a
did see her in a
1920s.
flapper's
Yeah.
dress.
Yeah, and they had this cool AI thing. They were taking photos, and it was AI compositing them.
Yeah.
And John Burkett, he had 2 cameras, and they put 2 cocktails in his hand. And I was like, they better give you those cameras back. the amount of cocktails that camera could buy. So.
Right? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I missed that. I was out of town, Doug, on it. Ugh. Okay, cool. So now I want to talk more about like what you do. Is it my turn again?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
And no pressure. This is just something to have in front of us. As I know you were playing Jenga with Jamie, so I wanted to bring something.
I love it. I love it. So whenever somebody, who are the people that you really love working with in what you do, right? Like obviously you love working with all of your clients because you're great at what you do, and that's by nature, it's in your craft.
Yeah.
What are like some of the best days where you're like, man, this is just so fun?
Well, so we did that whole thing with collaboration over competition with We Are Winter Garden and Imagine Marketing. So those are some people that I really love working with. Mark does a great job at being a local community representative.
Yeah.
He takes care of brands. He's the gas that for marketing for them.
Yeah.
Jamie from M Agency and the local Winter Garden, I really like working with him. Cynthia Daly from Horizon West Magazine and Stephanie Lang from Horizon West Happenings. The people who kind of are the branches of marketing in the community, I like working with them because it's collaboration over competition, right? It's helping them, it's helping me. We all get something out of it, and it just grows all of us together. And I think that's above anything. What I like to do.
Yeah, it's really cool whenever business owners are able to see all of the marketing people friends with each other and helping each other, specifically in the magazine sector, right? Because if you've lived in any other place, when you get into like hyper-local or community magazines, it kind of gets cutthroat and it gets real weird. So this is different. Like, this is a special thing. If you guys don't realize that you actually have a special thing going on, this area has amazing people working together.
Yeah, absolutely. I love meeting other people that do similar things that I do. Like, I love meeting other photographers and videographers and creatives. I got his business card, and so I mean, to me, it's just sharing knowledge, and that's your tribe, right? Even if you're a competition, like, I could talk all day about like photography, right? Not just as like technical lighting and like how to do it, but like pricing and strategy and their clients and lead generation and all. There's so much to it, right? I like to say, I joke around and say, I'm not a photographer, I'm a businessman with a camera, right? Like I really enjoy the business aspect of it, right? To me, it's more than creating art, it's the science behind it. And I understand marketing and measurement, and it's not just, visuals aren't just pretty, right? They drive outcomes. And like that's what I'm here about. I want to take this with a business mindset, and I want to see, what is this driving? What is the ROI? What is the outcome of what we're producing? And really express that to our clients, right? I think that's the biggest thing is it's not just pretty images on social media that's gone. It's your brand. It's the way you look. It's the first impression. You know, if you're a high impact leader, this is helping you elevate your brand and helping you get that first impression and visuals that represent the level that you operate at. I mean, that's the kind of thing that I want to express. It's more than just photos. It's more than just video. It's creating a story. It's creating a brand. It's creating unified, looks across your portfolio.
Yes. That's not, most people don't understand that. Most marketers don't understand that, right? They're like, okay, where's the imagery? Let me go ahead and pop it in here. But they don't really even understand, okay, what was the thing? What was the part of this ad, say an ad or a piece of content? What was the part that drove the sale, right? So you can actually switch in and switch out things and know that that image was the thing that popped. It's the thing that stopped the scroll in the first place, so the rest of it could be consumed, because the rest of it, you know, if you don't consume the content, who gives a rip? What's the point? But if the image, which it always is, the image that actually stops the scroll or the eyeballs or the whatever it is, right? That's most people don't look at it that way. They look at a full piece of content and they say, it did convert or it didn't convert because, you know, the entire thing was bad or the entire thing was good.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you can do testing, right? You can do the same copy on 2 different images and see which one performed better. Exactly. You can do that in email all the time, A/B testing, you know, being able to understand what, you know, you have a customer journey, right? You have upper funnel awareness. It's like just getting your brand out there. So things like magazines and social media is great for that. And then you have, you know, middle funnel where you're like, they're deciding on you. They're maybe looking at your reviews. Maybe your Google business profile is an excellent way to kind of grab that middle funnel. And then there's the conversions, right? The call to actions, the visit my website, the book now, the immediate things that you're maybe putting some paid advertisement towards. There's a different function depending on the customer journey and the audience that you're reaching.
When are you going to start teaching classes for photographers business?
I am, actually. Yeah, I am.
How long have you been doing it?
So I teach my first class next month. It's gonna be special around my my biggest revenue generator, which is multifamily apartments. So of everything that I do, apartments are the biggest thing that I do. It generates the most revenue.
I do see a lot of that.
Yeah. So that is my bread and butter.
Okay.
So photo, video, drone, Matterport 3D virtual tours for apartment complexes, and it's not just it's different than, say, a traditional realty, because you want to sell a house quickly. You want to turn and burn. It's maybe up there for 30 days at most, but then it's gone forever. But these are long-term assets that'll be held for 2, 3+ years, and they want content for the website that's going to elevate it, right? And anyone can make a beautiful apartment look beautiful, but it's taking those not so beautiful apartments and making them beautiful, turning those B and C properties into A-looking properties. That really is where the value is, right? So we sometimes get people who are, you know, low-end C properties that are investing in this, and we're helping them lease up faster, you know, just because and it's funny, it really shows when we were showing some C-list properties on social media, and the comments were like, this property does not look like this. You guys made this look beautiful. I live here, it does not look like this. And we're like, it's like a double-edged sword, right? You don't want to hear that, but it's like, I did my job, right? Yeah, I did my job.
I love that. So you're teaching, and you have next month is when you're starting, because I want people that are watching this to know all the facets of Nick Cepeda, right? Like, I want them to know, can he shoot you? Yes. Can you, if you're a photographer, can you learn from him? Yes. If you're a multi-unit apartment complex, can you use him to make your C apartments look like A apartments? Yes, right? So what are we missing in sort of the dynamic of Nick Cepeda? Is there anything else out there?
As far as what I do?
What you do, yeah.
Yeah, so I like to say real estate, portraits, headshots, and events. So a lot of, you know, there's 2 sides of it, right? There's the stuff that pays the bills, which is the corporate work, and then there's the stuff that fuels my creativity. So the corporate work is apartments, professional headshots. That's one of our specialties. We can set up anywhere on location to do professional headshots. We can do different styles. We can do traditional, like, corporate headshots with a backdrop. We can do something with, like, more lifestyle and, like, capturing your personality with some fun backgrounds and maybe a blurry background. We can do something like that. We can do something a little bit more dramatic, like an after headshot with, like, different lighting. Those are the kind of things too, and not just selling the product itself, but selling the experience and shifting that mindset. It's not the photos you're paying for. It's about your elevated brand and kind of selling that stuff. It's not you're not buying a Disney vacation. You're buying magic, right? You're not buying Nike shoes. You're buying, you know, ambition and hope and
the transformation.
Right, absolutely. You're selling the experience. You're not selling the product itself. And that's kind of where we want to position ourselves. We do a lot of, like, corporate awards and corporate events, so conferences and award ceremonies and holiday parties and things like that. So that's the corporate side of it. And then on like the fun, like, creative side, it's stuff like we did with Thurl and the 57 Chevy, like downtown creative stuff. Halloween's coming up. We've got a few different cool like special effects makeup artists that we're working with to do some cool images. Just something that comes out of my brain that I have a concept for, and we'll shoot. Like that's kind of like there's the revenue generating side and the creative side to it. So there's a bunch of different directions we can go.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, cool. Thank you for. Can we say we both won? Can we say we both won
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
chess? That would be awesome. And then what would be like the last thing that you want to make sure that, this is something that I've kind of been adding to the end of them now, is what do you, like whenever you're thinking of your business and you're thinking of what the community thinks of you and your business, what would you want to sort of like stand on a hill and be like, yeah, but it's also this, but I also do this, but I also like the things that I do also, and I think you've touched on a few of them here, but is there anything else that you would want to add?
I think it's just storytelling and collaboration. I think those are the pillars of what helped us grow to where we are today, is collaborating with other people, reaching new audiences, being creative, thinking outside the box, doing things that I've never done before. Like I just got a request to do a golf club, and it's a product photography, and they want it to like 360 where you can like swipe it where it's like spins around. I've never done something like that before, but I'm going to figure out. It's going to be an exciting challenge for me to go figure that out. So that's something I'll shoot this week. I love like saying I've never done this before, but it's in my wheelhouse, and like being able to figure it out.
Let me figure it out.
Yeah, let me figure it out. Let me dabble with it. It's art and science, right? It's mixing those two things together. So I love challenges. I love creativity. I love doing things that I've never done before. And then once I do, you know, I'm like, hey, I've done that. I've got that under my belt before. Every single photo shoot still to this day still makes my heart race and still gives me goosebumps. I still get nervous, and it's because I care, right? I go into it because I care about it, and that care keeps it passionate.
Yes. I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming here with me today and bringing your own game. You didn't even know I didn't have games. But we will see you guys next time. And if you want to work with Nick, or you want to bend Nick's ear, all of his links are in the show notes or in the captions or somewhere nearby. So go ahead and give him a follow, hang out with him online, share all of his stuff. He's so solid. Thank you again.
One thing we wanted to do is we wanted to give a
giveaway.
Yeah, so we wanted to do
a giveaway.
Yeah, so I have a link. I send out the link. It should be in the comments below or whatever, or the thing below. Any listeners who wants to go register for that, we'll keep it open for say a week, and we'll give away a free photo shoot with us to one of your subscribers.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So yes, get in there. I'm so sorry. I almost forgot that. It was the one thing I wasn't supposed to forget.
I'm supposed to remember that too.
Go figure. We're both. You get two marketers in front of each other. Essentially, is like everything else just goes away. So cool. Thank you so much. Get on there. Get your photo shoot. Doggone it. Like get in there. Get in the running. And even if you don't win, I would still say probably schedule one anyway, because everybody needs a new photo shoot. So thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Appreciate it.